EastEnders star Lillia Turner shares heartfelt message after Martin's exit. Thank you so much for being an amazing mentor to me on and off screen. EastEnders star Lillia Turner has shared a heartfelt tribute to on-screen father James Bye following Martin Fowler's departure. The character exited in tragic scenes during last week's live episode after being caught in the Queen Vic explosion, dying after a beam trapping him was lifted. Taking to Instagram, Lillia, who plays Lily Slater, said that James is one of the best actors she has ever worked with and that they are all so sad to see him go. He always adds something special and different to every scene he's in a way that can't be replicated, and everyone is excited to shoot when they read his name on a call sheet. She added on a reel of photos together. We will all miss you so much. Thank you so much for being an amazing mentor to me on and off screen. Love you loads and good luck with everything. It comes after Stacey Slater actor Lacey Turner shared her own tribute to James with a throwback photo from 10 years ago. There are no words to describe how I feel, she admitted. Thank you for holding my hand not only throughout the crazy, terrifying, amazing, heartbreaking experience of the live EP but for holding it for the last 10 years. On and off screen. My best mate, a proper partner in crime. We laughed every day from the very beginning until the very end, and for that I will be forever grateful. EastEnders new cast make heartbreaking debuts in funeral episode. A new look at Martin's final farewell has been unveiled. Martin tragically passed away during last week's live episode following the explosion at the Queen Vic. New filming pictures from Martin's send-off have now emerged, which include first looks at new characters Ross and Joel, who are the husband and son of returning character, and Martin's niece, Vicky Fowler. We also get a glimpse at Martin's daughter Bex, who is returning to Albert Square for the storyline as well. Additionally seen during filming as Stacey and mum Jean arriving for the funeral, which comes after Martin's heartbreaking declaration of love to Stacey before he passed away, while Martin's former wife Ruby is spotted in tears. It comes after a first look at the scenes emerged earlier this week, including a horse and carriage display and a floral tribute with the word, Daddy. Following his departure, Martin actor James Bye revealed that when he found out about his character being killed off, he requested that he tell Stacey actor Lacey Turner himself. That was the most difficult conversation. Other than telling my wife, she wasn't over the moon with it. To be fair, he told the One Show. Telling Lacey was tough. It has been a really emotional couple of months. Joy and some tears. We have worked together a lot. But to do it on an episode like that, it's such a special night. I will never forget it. I will probably never get the chance to do something like that ever again. I will never forget that, and the response from the audience has blown my mind honestly. It's so overwhelming. EastEnders confirms end of an era in filming pictures as Martin Fowler is laid to rest. The show's signature pub was engulfed in flames after scheming Cindy Beale pushed Ian into the path of an oncoming vehicle, with driver Reese Colwell swerving out of the way, crashing into the boozer instead. Much of Walford was gathered inside for the wedding reception of Billy and Honey Mitchell at the time of the fiery blaze, with numerous lives left in danger. Martin proved a true hero as he rescued the lives of a number of friends and family, bravely staying behind to free Stacey Slater, who was trapped in the rubble at the Ladies' Loos. He succeeded in doing so, which prompted a conversation between the former flames about whether or not they're meant to be together. Martin was evasive at first, but ultimately he admitted that Stacey was the woman he loved. Tragedy struck soon afterwards, with a beam from the barrel store ceiling collapsing onto his legs, and when paramedics arrived to free him, he sadly died. His farewell scenes were filmed live, with fans heaping praise on James Bye and Lacey Turner for their performances. News of Martin's untimely demise brought Walford to a standstill, with Stacey struggling in silence as she refrained from telling Ruby Allen about what Martin had told her with his dying breath. Funeral preparations subsequently got underway, and new on-location filming pictures preview the heartbreak to come. Thomas Law, James Farrar, Ross Boatman, Gillian Tailforth, Lacey Turner and Louisa Litton were among those pictured for the sad scenes. Natalie Cassidy, who plays Sonia Fowler, and Jean Slater icon Gillian Wright were also spotted during the shoot. Vicky Fowler, last seen in Walford in 2004, will stage a comeback for the funeral, with actress Alice Haig taking over the role as the character brings along her new boyfriend Ross and his son Joel. Martin's daughter Bex will also return for the sad service, with Martin being the first child ever born on screen in Albert Square, with Pauline Fowler finding out she was pregnant during the premiere episode back in 1985. It's safe to say that Martin's death has brought to an end quite an era for the long-running soap. James By admitted that leaving EastEnders after 10 years was difficult but felt the 40th anniversary was the right moment for his exit. He thanked the fans for their support and the BBC and EastEnders team for trusting him with the role of Martin Fowler for so long. By expressed his love for the character, saying Martin will always hold a special place in his heart, and shared his excitement for the future. Chris Clenshaw expressed sadness over James By's departure from EastEnders after 10 years and praised his outstanding performance in the live episode. He emphasized that Martin Fowler deserved an explosive storyline, and leaving during a live episode was a courageous choice. Clenshaw thanked James for his contributions and assured that he would always be part of the EastEnders family. EastEnders Nicola and Sharon in explosive war as the ultimate threat is deployed. The pair didn't get off on the best foot when Nicola rocked up in Walford last year, determined to get back with ex-husband Teddy Mitchell. Nicola was bitter to find him getting close to Sharon. After the pair became official, Nicola tried to enlist Phil Mitchell to help split him up, but so far she has been unsuccessful in her efforts. However, Nicola has bigger problems to worry about next week when Sharon seemingly gets wind of a bombshell she's desperate to stop from exploding. The week begins with Sharon keeping a huge secret of her own. And while viewers will have to wait to find out what she is sitting on, a conversation she has about it with half-brother Zach Hudson is overheard by Nicola and Teddy's son Barney. Zach promises Sharon he'll find a way to stop Barney from speaking out and confronts him at the club. But their conversation is cut short when Barney collapses in agony, bleeding from the wound he sustained when the Queen Vic exploded. After a dash to hospital, a conversation about blood types raises suspicions and Zach, who it was revealed had enjoyed a fling with Nicola years before they lived on Albert Square, asks her outright if Barney is his son. He is then shocked when Nicola confirms that is indeed the case. While a reeling Zach tries to get his head around the news, Nicola is determined to protect Barney and Teddy from the truth. Realizing Sharon has the power to reveal all, Nicola plays her trump card to keep her rival quiet, and after a tense conversation, she is pleased to have the situation seemingly under control. Later, Nicola and Teddy invite Sharon and Zach to join them for a family meal at Walford East, which has disaster written all over it if you ask us.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Lillia TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.